Let's go. I don't think the Mitsubishi people are making the Evos anymore. It's a capable bike.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
This is me just on the talk. I'm a bit dusty, it seems. My voice is a bit dusty today.
It's showtime.
What should we talk about? Well, we could always talk about, you know, the gear I wear. So, the gloves, the neck warmer, the helmet, all this stuff you wear as a biker is actually quite expensive when you add up your armored jeans if you have them, or your wet proof jeans, or and then you got a jacket and you got a helmet, and then you've got your gloves, and then you might want a neck warmer and all this stuff. And you're right, it does actually cost quite a bit of money, and some bikers don't want to fork out that sort of money because it is a little bit expensive. But then, yeah, that's a good vlog, this one. But then, why wear all this gear? You know you crash. Well, no, it's not. It's not really the right way to put it to you, is it? You didn't quite get my meaning. What I'm saying is, if you ever had an accident, obviously on YouTube you say don't have an accident, but you know, if you do, you do. Shit happens. You're probably thinking, well, all this gear I'm just going to destroy. Yeah, but then the way I look at it is that all this gear is there to protect me. There is a reason why I have this gear. There is a reason. Because when in an accident, all this stuff's going to stop me from losing limbs, hopefully. Stop me from losing a leg, or having a broken leg for the rest of my life, or stuff that disables you, that debilitates? Might be the word. I don't know. That stuff really will affect you for the rest of your life. And if your gear costs you, like, I guess you add all this up, it could be nearly £1,000. But if that £1,000 stops me from having a broken leg, chopped off fingers, all this stuff that could actually happen to me, then that's what I'd pay, because I'd rather have my fingers and my legs, thank you, my arm, having a functioning arm. I'd rather have all the stuff. And if I don't have it, well, you're in a shit, basically. You're in a shit. Oh my god, are you seeing that? Oh fuck no. Do I fucking trust you? No way. You see the smoke coming out? That is not a clean burn. It's quite serious for that much smoke. Right now, I'm about to be on the front brake. I'm looking at what you're doing. Oh, and we're clear. Wow. Obviously, I've got to be careful. It's been a bit wet, guys. It's been a bit wet. I'm already doing that. Wow. I've got to calm my riding down a bit, I think. That's it. I'm in car mode now. Woo, to go. It's like he's keeping my legs warm. So, it's something worth mentioning if you watch my vlogs. You know, you think about if I was not biking and I wanted to become a biker, wanted to ride a motorcycle, why invest in all this gear? As I said, would you rather spend £1,000 and not lose your fingers? Okay, well, I'll be fine. You won't, though. Do you think an accident is... Does it care who you are? It doesn't matter who you are. You will suffer the same amount of damage. And if that accident costs you a finger, well... You only get a finger once. Do you want a finger? I want my fingers. I want all of them. What would I do without them? I'd be like, fucked. So yeah, what well, what do you want? I would rather pay £1,000 in my gear, if that means that I don't lose my legs or my foot's crushed, or yeah, I don't want to be disabled or have something that disables me in just the day-to-day running of my life, in being able to move and function and all this stuff. I try and be as safe as I can as a rider. For all you know, a rabbit could come across this road and might destabilise me. You don't know. That car could come at me going over the line, and I've seen it happen. My cars get so impatient that they overtake the slower vehicle on straights like that, and you're thinking, what the fuck? And then it comes at you, clips your hand, and then you lose, and then into the hedge. I mean, if you don't wear the gear, then you're fucked. So wear the gear, please. I don't like wasting money. I like to use my money wisely, and the fact that I have spent a lot of money on my gear goes to show that even someone at my age, someone who thinks the way I do, still thinks that actually this gear is worth the investment. It's worth the money. But it's simple to you, and all you young riders. I'm 22. Okay, I'm 22. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like I'm 22 at all. I feel like I'm a little bit older. I feel like mentality-wise, I am older. And what I try and do is analyse the risks in what I do. So even if you are taking apart a side panel and you haven't discharged the motherboard and it decides to shock you, it could shock you with 240 volts. It could shock you with enough volts to stop your heart. If you're running a computer with the side panel off with live power, well, again, if I'm riding a motorcycle, do not pull out on me. I'm watching you, See, my motto's back! My motto's back, guys! It's kind of cool. I do take it quite seriously, and I would rather spend the money for this protection that's hopefully, well, that's going to protect me as much as possible. I'd rather have that than nothing at all. And you could say, well, you got a whole life ahead of you, you don't have to worry. You do have to worry about that. If you want to lose a finger and 10 years later you're struggling to be able to pick up a fucking cup of coffee, what, you like that? As I said, I try and analyse the risks in riding a motorcycle, driving the car, going onto that pavement in a Yamaha for fucking 1 to 2. You know, all this stuff that if something went wrong could harm me. So I think, well, I'd rather pay if that means I'm not harmed, or I have limiting injuries that don't mean I can't hold a fucking cup of coffee, walk normally, pick up a computer, use both my hands. All this really useful stuff that we just take granted in our day-to-day lives. We just expect to be able to hold a cup. Or you have 4 fucking fingers. No, you have 5 fucking fingers. Of course you can hold a cup. If you had 2, would you be able to hold a cup? No, you'd be pretty pissed that you can't hold a cup. So wear fucking good gloves. And, that's my rant, but hey. This is the gym of car driver. That's a nice view, that. That's actually quite a nice view. Not far from my call out now. I have heated grips on a Kawasaki. It's not bad, is it? By the time I got home, it was nearly 4 o'clock fitting that. After IT. Oh, don't wave to me then. Don't give me a bloody nod. Arrogant assholes. So what you all are, arrogant fuckers. I don't mean to be a cunt, but it's what it feels like. What the hell? Don't worry, I'm in a fast motorcycle and you're walking to your fucking death. That's what I'm thinking. See how I check my blind spots before I manoeuvre? One day it's gonna fucking save you. Saved me in the Irish checking my blind spots. I think it was over a year ago now. And it just saved my ass because I was so sure that car wasn't that. I was so fucking sure. And there it was. It was like, what? Stop the maneuver. What? Alright, let's have a look. I'm coming up to it now. I'll see you guys later, Look Adventures. And I hope you have fun in your life! Oh, check. Check! When you get into stuff like this, where you've got a wind blowing, if you're not happy with the way the bike's moving about, do not be afraid to just put the side stand down as long as you're happy and just get off that way. Because that is safer. And I'd rather you be safe and not drop your motorcycle than drop your motorcycle and it costs you money and go, oh no, what have I done? And stuff's broken and all sorts of bad stuff and oh god. You drop a bike, it's like you're in a world of hurt. Financially, emotionally, if you care about your motorcycle. That's the way you're going to feel. I hope. It's a bit of an old driveway, isn't it? It's like they really just got a slant and went, there you go guys. Don't worry about it. That's your, the way you got to function. Right. You have been my trusty stallion, Kawasaki. Trusty stallion. Always worth being safe, not dangerous. You're dangerous, you're in a world of shit. I mean, this is quite a powerful motorcycle. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, the balance of a Kawasaki is sublime. And they're just so balanced. They're just... Fuck, is that the time ready? Fuck. I quite like this helmet. This is an HGV. This is a kind of more of a motocross helmet, but it's actually quite comfortable compared to my HGV, and it feels quieter as well in an odd kind of way, although I think over faster speeds it isn't. What are you doing? Do not pull out on me, fucking cunt. I could see what he was doing as well. It was like, what the fuck? I think I'll take a picture of her. Careful, these Kawasaki's for your own safety. They actually have a little sensor in them, so if you move with the side stand up, she will just decide to randomly stall. I mean, you gotta admit, that's a fucking pretty bike. It's mean and it's green! Mean and green! Mean and green. Mean and green, bitches! Mean and green. That's what I love about Kawasaki, the mean and green. That is a photo to tweet. The moon. Okay, baby. It is time to ride you once more. Huh? You seen that shit? You seen those birdie birds? Huh. You know what? Shit. I did that whole neutral thing. Fuck. I forgot about that sensor. I told you about that sensor and you just fucking witnessed it. It went meow. Really quickly. I don't like being here. Especially when you've got that. Not cool. But there's just something about these Kawasaki mental bikes that are just like, oh, I can't find that with any other bike. The way it responds, the way I can just talk to her like this. I want you to go left, right. I want you to go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. It's just like, oh, lovely jubbly. I was actually talking about gear. So I find it is very important that you wear your gear. Oh, by the way, I hope you like my new helmet. View, camera, bit. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh my god! Oh my god, that was a nice lean! Fucking hell, man! Oh! I just can't find that with any other bike. Here I go. I do love this bike. I'm just gonna open up a little. Just a little. Oh, too much. Ow! Bloody hell, AVG! You fucked this design of the fucking visor! You fucked it! Actually, they didn't. Oh, well, I don't know. I can't quite find the halfway point with this. It's kind of annoying. The halfway point. I hope you like my camera angle. I think it's actually quite good. I hope you have enjoyed my YouTube. I really hope you have, and I hope that my advice is really... I hope it helps you, especially if you're new to riding and thinking, well, should I shell out a load of money for a helmet? And yes, you should. I'm not saying buy the most expensive helmet. No way, I'm not saying that, because like what happened with Dad, you can buy £170 gloves and you still get broken fingers. So it's the same with a jacket. Buy a jacket that's got decent amount of armour, that has decent pockets, air vents, as long as it's with a brand like RST Alpine Stars. Well, you can't go wrong with that. That's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you went, well, I'm just going to buy a jacket with the armour that has a waterproof thing, it's a big jacket, it'll be fine. No. Will it be fine when you hit the floor and find that jacket disintegrates? Because do you think all this is nice? The road is a cheese grater. Although it's a very fucked up cheese grater, it is a cheese grater to our skin and our bodies. That's where you should look at the road. None of this is nice. If you actually came off the bike at 20 miles an hour, or even 15 miles an hour, it's not nice. Alright, let's bring the helmet up to about here. That's better. I've got some airflow now. Some airflow. Yeah, so yeah, as I said, buy the gear and you'll be fine. A little moped Vosper. A Vosper! A Vosper! I got a Vosper! Well, fair play to you. Oh, it even sounds disgusting! Jesus Christ! Are you smelling that shit? It smells of like unburnt carbon. It smells really bad. Hello? Parking base available. Woo. Ah, fuck. Being a prick if I do that. Ooh, lovely jubbly. Lovely. Neutral. Just go slow with your manoeuvres on a bike. Just go nice and slow. Don't have to go fast, do you? Just nice and slow. And job is good. I'm happy with that. It's interesting the balance you get from this bike. I tried these Chinese levers. I found that the brake one really nice. The front brake. Now because the Chinese can't be bothered to build factory like Kawasaki here, they build it out of a different construction, which means it's not acting like the Kawasaki lever, so it's actually touching the front brake, which means the moment you touch it, and I go to painting, you can go halfway through a ride and find that the front brakes lock up at 50 miles an hour, which is very dangerous. So stay with your manufacturing levers, 'cause they won't break or fuck up. Or be dangerous. Think about it. Do you want to be dangerous? I wouldn't want to be dangerous. Not with your baby bike. You don't feel like it's like that, then good luck to you, Chinese levers. I thought I'd make the whole... Oh, it looked nicer. But then you got to sometimes think, these levers have been used since the 1960s. Kawasaki used them on the Z1000 in 1975, and they still work. They still behave. They're pretty good. So, think about that if you have a motorcycle and want to change the levers. Best not to do that, because you'll cause problems. Fucking hell, man. What I like about what I own is, wow, that's a fucking beautiful picture. Holy fuck. Wow. I find beauty in what I own. The angles of a Kawasaki. The mentalness yet on-roadability of a Yamaha XT660. And it starts every time, which is what you want. But Kawasaki are fucking awesome with their sports bikes, or their road-going bikes. Off-roading, they need to do better, because they don't have an XT660 equivalent. They just don't have one, which is a bit of a shame, but hey, it is what it is. So here I should have oddly enough, I find that let's go, bitches! Oh, I'm a coming. Hello. Thank you. See you later, and keep good adventures.
The way we...
The little rascal has spillage. As was it?
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.